stuff done?
Yep, we're live.
Sweet. What up? What up? I gotta keep my video off for a second.
I'm playing this track real quick, so hopefully whenever you're done, it should be over.
I'm gonna kill it, I am the one putting in work, making the beats, songs in the works, they wanting the feast. I'm not the one, fuck it, I do it myself. I am the guy making the hits, I don't give a fuck. Thinking you bigger than us, holding on me like I am a crush. Fuck that shit, I do it myself. Fuck it, I do it myself. All of it's me, not for the wealth. They calling me Brady, I'm coming in clutch. Making the pass, it's gonna touch. All in the rush to get to the bread, cooking my way to the top. They're saying I'm Ramsey, Gordon's dead. I don't need you, I don't need them.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up the live on the thing and share it.
I do it myself, yeah. Fuck it, I do it myself. Everyone wants to hop on my team. Fuck it, I do it myself. Fuck it, I do it myself. Shout out to Russ, he did it himself. It's time for the grade, he does it himself. I'm killing the game and moving your rap straight to the shelf. Got good aim, I do it myself. Stay in your lane, don't fuck with the lames. You cannot do it the same, nothing to lose, I only gain. ROI, looking real high. Other rappers just trying to get by. All of the bread for studio time, pitching the pennies, you telling lies. Fuck that shit, I do it myself. Fuck it, I do it myself. All of it's me, not for the wealth. I'm gonna kill it, I am the one putting in work, making the beats, songs in the works, they wanting the feast. I'm not the one, fuck it, I do it myself. I am the guy making the hits, I don't give a fuck. Thinking you bigger than us, holding on me like I am a crush. Fuck that shit, I do it myself. Fuck it, I do it myself. All of it's me, not for the wealth. They calling me Brady, I'm coming in clutch. Making the pass, it's gonna touch. All in the rush to get to the bread, cooking my way to the top. They're saying I'm Ramsey, Gordon's dead. I don't need you, I don't need them. Fuck it, I do it myself. Fuck your team, only need me. I do it myself, yeah. Fuck it, I do it myself. Everyone wants to hop on my team. Fuck it, I do it myself. Fuck it, I do it myself. Shout out to Russ, he did it himself. It's time for the grade, he does it himself. I'm killing the game and moving your rap straight to the shelf. Got good aim, I do it myself. Stay in your lane, don't fuck with the lames. You cannot do it the same, nothing to lose, I only gain. ROI, looking real high. Other rappers just trying to get by. All of the bread for studio time, pitching the pennies, you telling lies. Fuck that shit, I do it myself. Fuck it, I do it myself. All of it's me, not for the wealth.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Illminds Independent Talk with your host, SPtheGreat. I do have my co-host, Bloodleaf, on with us tonight, and he is getting ready to join back in right now. This is the independent podcast for independent artists, or independents in general. Should I rephrase that? I think that
sounds about right.
Leaf is back in here. He doesn't have his video up yet.
Yeah, that's my fault, big man. I got a couple of things I gotta take care of real quick.
Nah, you're good, bro. Yo, Sauce Man, what's up, bro? I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple other tracks in here until Leaf is done. So I hope you guys enjoy this shit.
Smoking on wax, I got what you want. Puff on the cold, I'll pass on the blunt. If you a clown, don't come around. We're smoking that loud, no fucking around. I be sipping and sipping, you think I might drown. Moving the pack when I'm coming to town. Now that we here, we burning it down. I am Arnold, get down.
This shit is fucking lit, you're getting into it. I got the terps mixed with the distillate. Smoking my shit and I know that you feeling it. Hitting the dab, you know that I'm killing it. Grinding, I'm rolling, I'm licking it up. Sealing the seams, so lipping my blunt. If you need weed, just hit me up. Money in hand, I never do fronts.
This shadow fire, gonna get you higher. Come and get your fix, call me the supplier. This shadow fire, gonna get you higher. On that duplicate, it's that multiplier. Sipping and smoking, I'm getting too high. Fucking these bitches like at a time. Chasing the paper and all of his mind. Pounds of weed, ain't selling no dimes. Dimes, dimes, you turn on a dime. Changing your mind like all of the time. It's simple, sativa, the end of a high. What are you looking to buy?
Give me the change or pay me in ones. Money is money and drugs is drugs. I don't sell mids, I only got nugs. Get out your wallet, start counting them up. You can stick around and take a puff. Just say the word when you had enough. This ain't no huff, don't take too much. Brace yourself, it's the strongest stuff.
This shatter fire, gonna get you higher. Come and get your fix, call me the supplier. This shatter fire, gonna get you higher. On that Duplo car, it's that multiplier. This shatter fire, gonna get you higher. Come and get your fix, call me the supplier. This shatter fire, gonna get you higher. On that Duplo car, it's that multiplier.
Tino Besnio, white Muslim rap? Absolutely not. I don't believe in any fucking religion.
I was dying laughing at that. I was like, oh my god. That's so far from at all.
I was about to. I don't know any fucking Muslims that smoke fucking tree like that, but it's cool. Are you done doing what you got to do?
Just about.
You can fucking smoke weed on the stream, bro.
No, I know I'm setting up my shit still, but I just want to take a couple hits because I'm a stoner.
Well, you're talking, so the first thing that we're going to talk about tonight is investing in yourself. And there's probably questions about how people go about that, right? Because if you don't have a lot of money, how can you invest in yourself? But if you have money, what are other ways that you can invest in yourself?
Time.
So
practice.
Elaborate on time, though.
Like actually taking the time out of your day instead of just sitting around doing nothing, doom scrolling, sleeping, taking a nap. Instead of doing that, doing something productive, keeping your like schedule up. Like, I don't know, and that ties into like regular life stuff, like just, you know, like exercising, stuff like that, staying active, and then also staying active with what you're working on and what your passion is, and like actually taking time out of your day to practice on getting better at it instead of just being like, well, I'm good at this thing and nobody's paying attention to it, and then wasting time on everything else.
So Tino,
bottom of the line, you can't afford the best stuff. You got to do what you got to do. Work on your lyricism instead of working on recording stuff.
Tino commented and said, "All depends on where you at." So Tino, I wanna ask you to elaborate on that as well. What do you?
I would love to hear that.
Yeah, do you mean like where you're at, as in financial wise, or where you're at, as in like the career that you're in?
Also, that's one of the reasons I took a minute. I was trying to set it up so I could see chat too.
Because I think I kind of understand what you're saying. Like, depends on where you're at. But I just, before I say anything. Oh, facts. I see what you're saying.
Boom.
Yeah, you're right.
What's up?
That's facts. Because everything takes changes, right? Like, I'm a fucking gamer, bro. I've been gaming since like the fucking like PS1, for real. I mean, I used to play on all the fucking old school shit too. So like, one of the things that I noticed when I actually started to invest in myself and my music more was I pushed the video games to the side.
That's a good mentality right there that Tino has. Just based off those comments.
Yeah, no, I mean Tino's right too, because like, I'm reading what he's saying. But yeah, I mean like just that small.
Just
change,
like you got to
right?
take care of yourself. You got to take care of your craft.
As soon as I made that small change and, you know, put the fucking controller down and started doing a lot more shit, we did our first show. After our first show, we ended up having
made me want to puke.
We ended up having a ton of good shit happen. Straight Savvy, he has a podcast that I ended up getting on that showed me that I was actually pretty good at doing this live shit. And it made me realize that there is a lot of people that I wasn't reaching out to that I should have been, independent wise, right? I'm not gonna lie, I shit on industry music a lot. If you go back and watch any
Depends
of the
on who
lives,
it is.
Yeah, I mean it depends, because like some people are considered
some industry people make some good stuff. Oh yeah, I meant to do this too.
But
Sorry.
I mean, for the most part, I realized that I tapped into a new space because I actually started getting out there and I stopped doing the fucking lame shit and started doing the shit that I needed to do. Facts, bro. That's what this is about, right? This is the type of movement that I'm like. I misread that you said momentum, but yes. So from the momentum that I gained by cutting out like the little wasteful shit is a movement that I realized that I wanted to start to build after I got that momentum of just keep on going into the shit.
You gotta create and ride your own wave. Can't ride anybody else's.
Facts. So like if you're new to the stream, because I haven't seen you comment before, so I'm gonna take a guess and say that you're new. The main thing that I want to do and accomplish with this stream, with these lives, this podcast, whatever you want to call it, is really getting out there and talking to a lot of people who are doing shit independently. It's mainly music based because that's what I'm in, but I'm also starting businesses based off of my music. So I try and do as much as I can to make sure that I'm pushing people who are doing shit independently, and really talking about negative stuff that is going on, especially with the music industry. Yesterday's stream that I did with my boy Bully Hendrix, we were talking about all the negatives that we see in industry music today that are bringing down communities and not lifting them up. It's not something that I want to be a part of. I would rather be building. I don't want to see people doing the same shit that they're doing now, right? Like I don't like I used to listen to a lot of violent rap, a lot of mainstream rap, because like most of the concepts from rap are all the same now, right? Yeah, exactly. It's controlled as fuck by all these major labels. So yeah, no, I don't really listen to that shit anymore, and I don't want other people to listen to that shit because it's just, it sucks, bro. Like I listen to that shit and I'm like, okay, so you're talking about the same shit everybody else is talking about. You're talking about killing people. You're talking about fucking doing drugs. You're calling all these women fucking hoes and bitches and shit. And I don't want to listen to that shit that much anymore.
And see, that's funny when you're talking about that kind of stuff because we actually have a few songs that are written like that, ironically. Like the one of them that I wrote is literally just about like a video game. Like it's not even real life. It's just like all based off of video game stuff. So
also,
which is hilarious, but it's
dude, Tino's on this shit. I think you're gonna enjoy this shit because what you just said, I say this shit all the time, and you can
see. That's why I need to see. That's why I need to be able to see chat because Tino's message almost didn't come through, and I had to.
Yeah, so Tino said there's a reason degeneracy is pushed, and it's because America loves self-destruction. They love self-destructive music, and that's not okay. But there's reasons behind that. And like I said, I talked about this yesterday, so I'm gonna briefly just touch on it just because you're in this shit. And I appreciate you for joining since this is your first time. I appreciate you watching. But that's like when gangsta rap and all that shit started to come around, major labels put their fucking money into private prisons. Is that a coincidence? No, because they realized that they could influence youth. So the more people that go to prison, the more money that music labels make while they have these artists pushing that bullshit. So yeah, no, I don't fuck with that shit. I can't.
He's talking that shit right there, dude.
So before we get too off topic, I wanted to, since it was your first time, I wanted to introduce you and show you a little bit of like how I think. Invest in yourself. So without money, for me, right, one of the best things that I was doing to invest in myself was even if I was losing sleep, which this is going to tie in a little bit to mental health too.
Every night.
Even when I was losing sleep, more than what I am now, which is crazy. I was sitting there like on Twitter when I first started sharing the fuck out of my music. And just by doing that, I ended up getting like 40 monthlies on Spotify or whatever. Like I ended up having people get the stream. So I took the time and invested it in myself without any money, just by using free social media platforms in order to get people to listen, to make me feel like what I was doing was actually the thing that I should be doing. So like without money, that's one of the things that I would say is the best thing that you can do to invest in yourself is share the fuck out of your shit, bro. It's all free. Unless you're paying for ads and shit, which we'll talk about that too. But if you have something that you like doing, like I said, this isn't necessarily just for music. If you have a YouTube channel where you like, you play Minecraft or you fucking do like painting.
Yeah, it goes into all of the different categories of art.
Yeah, share that shit everywhere. Give people a reason to fucking look, right? Because if they see you sharing the shit all the time, they're gonna be like, well, he believes in himself, so like maybe, like subconsciously they're thinking that shit. They're like, well, he's sharing this shit, so it must be good.
They'll be like,
go watch.
What? Hey, that guy's.
Yo, Tino, that's dope, bro. Good shit. It does, for real, it does.
Who is this guy? What is going on? Why are they so based?
Bro, I'm really happy that the fucking, I don't know if you were just scrolling through fucking shorts or whatever and like you just happened to find this, but fuck yeah, bro. I'm happy that the video found you.
But yeah, like for me as an independent artist, all my music I've made with free stuff. Like there's free versions of stuff out there that you can use as long as you invest your time and dedicate skill into learning things. You can achieve anything. Like I make these beats that other people have to take whole studios to make on my phone sometimes. Like, you know, so if that's a testament to what you can do for free, then I don't know. But it's definitely a hard, long process of learning because, like, for me, it took me since I was like 18 is when I seriously started making music. And now I'm like 28. It's been like 10 years. And now I can produce stuff pretty well within the past like 5 years. Like, I don't know.
I was gonna say, because like,
it's definitely a hard process.
That's like,
especially if you don't have the money for great equipment and you're relying on just what you have.
I was gonna say, because like you've seen me like through the years, for the most part, like any extra money that I had kind of went to fucking music shit. Whether
You have no idea.
Bro,
hiding my power level a little.
Hiding my power level, and that shit fucking killed me. But like,
no sauce, man. That one's definitely not me. They're more bass than I am.
When I first started, like I just played drums and shit, right? But I knew that I wanted to end up doing audio engineer shit. There was a time when I was
that guy could play drums.
And shit, I was literally looking up how to be an audio engineer and how to mic up my set and do all that shit myself without even having any of that shit. And then I like would wait. I think I found a deal, and ended up getting a mic set for my kit. And I still haven't even hooked the shit up yet. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of stepped back from drums a little bit, like a lot of it. But I started doing more of the audio engineering. I started doing more producing, and then I found found love and talent that I had to do rap and hip hop. So like I jumped into that, and I still love all the other types of music that I was doing, but I knew from a very young age and a very young music mind when I had started that this was the shit that I wanted to do. And it's what I wanted to hop in. So Leaf fucking showed me. He was making beats on his phone, and I ended up doing the same shit. Try to do the same thing. It wasn't necessarily the greatest.
It was. He still made.
Dude does it.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He still did pretty well on the phone, but I could tell that he was like, this is frustrating. Like, I need to actually like set up on a computer. And as soon as he set up on a computer, it took him less time than it took me to be able to make a like coherent beat. Like, because it took me a few years, because I was like working on a phone and like learning from that and stuff. So it takes a little bit longer. But he like picked up on that shit immediately.
I was gonna say, what? Like I had like 4 months of making beats before I fucking actually started making like good shit. Cause it was like 4 or 6 months of learning how to make actual fucking like beats that you could fucking ride, and then I started fucking rapping like right after that. So like it was a very short time frame. And for anybody who's in here that's new that doesn't know me, I've only been legitly putting out music since 2021. So that's where we're at. Like with all the stuff that if you were in here when I was playing the music at the beginning of the stream, that shit, that's all me. That's Leaf was on Wax. Yeah, it's been.
I
It's been a
created that
wild
beat,
ride.
Wax, on my phone. So
I mean that like you can take that as like investing in yourself too. Like everything that I just said. Like I knew what I wanted to do and I took the steps. I started learning how to do this shit on my phone, and then when I really wanted to jump into it, shout out to Personas.
also, this is also a good thing I feel like to bring up is like the beginning basics of learning producing and stuff. So like even if you can't produce a beat like from scratch, like I can or like he can, it's okay, especially if you're a beginner producer. Like don't let what anybody tells you. Like you can use like loops and stuff just so you get a feel for how you're supposed to structure a song and stuff. Use that for practice, you know. Because I've seen a lot of stigma around people not liking when people use loops, but I find that like that's a great way to start a song if you have no idea where you're, like if you have writer's block and you're blanked out and you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Just find some loop that sounds good and then just make sure you alter everything from there. Like it's not that big of a deal. I don't care. I'm not gonna listen to a song that somebody made and he'd be like, oh, I heard that somewhere before, and like shit on them for their like their whole like that doesn't make them any less of an artist.
Yeah,
So don't be afraid to use anything at your disposal to make something beautiful.
and
It's that simple.
Tino just put out a good point too. He said I found that with video editing because the difficulty levels were a little bit higher and with less bells and whistles on the free shit, right? So Tino, also
Yeah.
go on my fucking,
Dude.
if you got Facebook, go on my Facebook, fucking find me. It's SPtheGreat.
Don't even get me started on video
Send
editing.
me a fucking DM, because if you still
Dude,
do
if you have to
video
use free
editing,
stuff,
that'd be I definitely, I like to have that shit. I like to be able to work with people.
if you have to use free video editing software, there's ways around every single thing. So like there's tons of different free things on your phone that you can use, like KindMaster, for example. KindMaster is a type of free editing software that you could use, but they put like a watermark up or something. Anytime they have like a watermark up like that, if you're making like a vertical video, put your video as like a wide and then crop it later. The watermark's somewhere else. And even if the watermark's in the video that you have, you can use masking tools to mask whatever effect you were trying to use and just get that. Like, there's so many ways to hide certain things that it's insane that I'm surprised people pay for anything when they're able to just easily edit around stuff on free stuff.
Facts.
But that's just one small example. There's so many different ones that you can work around. And even then, if you have a laptop, get DaVinci Resolve and learn how to use that, because trust me, that one's definitely good. And you don't even need to use the Fusion part. Fusion's complicated, so not everybody's going to get that. But they have a regular video editor.
I was gonna say that's what I started using. Yo, Tino, I'm gonna post my business email.
Yeah, recording different
in the chat.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
hit me up on my business email, and then yeah, bro. If you still do that shit, I'd definitely like to see some of your work.
Yeah, it's always
Especially
nice
'cause
to
I
have
know-
editors for stuff.
I was gonna say I
that you
know
can
a
just-
lot of other artists that would probably, if you're good at that shit, they would probably fucking definitely love to work with you too. So that's my business email. So if anybody's in here that does anything like that, even if you guys don't do music and shit, but you do some other shit and you want some help getting your shit out there,
Obviously,
anything like
depending
that,
on
just send
quality
me an
of work
email.
and stuff, could probably, you know.
But yeah, that's definitely dope. I'm definitely happy that this place found you in here.
Nice.
So I mean, yeah. So investing in yourself could look a lot of different ways, right? And that's just free. That's not even that's without paying for anything. Like we've just went over so many fucking things. Like technically, that right there was me investing in myself by trying to link up with you because you do video shit. So
Yeah, that's free
if
marketing
you-
right
yeah,
there.
if
Trying
you
to
hop
talk
in
to someone
anybody's
right here.
shit, like Nah, even if you're just a beginner, bro, it's fine for real.
Hey man, get that practice in.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I mean, if Leaf's busy with something one day and I just needed a little bit of help with some shit, I could send you something and you could fucking do what you want to fucking do, practice, and like if I like it, then fuck yeah, we can use that shit. If not, then I should be like, hey, maybe we can change this or do that, and you get practice out of it, and then that way once you get good, like if you're not like, hey, I'm just a beginner, and you're like, no, bro, I got this shit, then that's bread. Like that's what this whole thing is about, is trying to support everybody who's doing their thing for real. Yo, what's up, Mike? I see you over there on Facebook. I appreciate you tuning in. So yeah, I mean, so really just like investing in yourself without money is easy as fuck, right? So now if we go into investing, if you have the money to invest in yourself, there is so many different fucking things, because not just for musicians, like pretty much anybody, right? Like if you have some type of business, merch is the easiest way to fucking invest in yourself, bro.
Good example. I just opened an Etsy shop. I invested in myself. I spent a little bit of money to open the shop. I'm spending a tiny bit of money to put up a listing each time I put my art up, and I'm like taking a risk, but I'm putting it out there. Like that's a small, little bit of an investment there. But like just anything to get yourself out there, like you have to actually take the time to learn the things that you need to do and do them. Actually do them. Don't waste time, because you only have one life. Like, and this thing's not, this thing's not here to stay. Like, it's a one-way train.
And the shit pays off.
Take your opportunities.
Right? Because like, especially like with just doing a little thing like doing merch. Like even if you just do hats or you do t-shirts. Delicious t-shirt. Right?
Delicious t-shirt money.
So like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't make a lot of money off of my t-shirts, right? I get my t-shirts
I don't even
like
care
as
about
cheap
money,
as cheap as I can get them. It's still it's kind of expensive, but it's not, right? The most expensive part for me is fucking getting the print.
Uno momento, por favor.
That's the most expensive thing for me. But the other thing too is like it's showing me who actually supports my shit, right? Like outside of the people that like I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give this person a t-shirt for free because they've been here for this many amount of years. Exactly, it gets your brand out there. That's what I was getting ready to get to. That's free advertisement, technically, right? Because once that shirt's paid for and they keep wearing it, that's free advertising every time they wear it. Like my boys at Pass Blast Glass, shout out to them. That's where I got this hat at. They dope as shit. They got a lot of glass if you're a stoner like me and Leaf. Cool ass dudes too. They're pretty much just like me. They're family men trying to take care of their family shit and build their business. When they go out and they set up their glass tables, like they'll wear my shit out. And I saw that. Like they hit me up and they were like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?" And I was like, ain't shit, about to get some lunch or whatever. And they were like, "Yo, bring me some." So I picked up a fucking sub for them, chilled at their fucking table. They were both wearing my shit. I was hanging out, helping them. Rain started coming and shit. We had to get tarps up. Like it's all love. It's all love for everybody. And like Lee said, like I'm not necessarily worried about the money. I don't want to make a killing off my shirts, bro. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm just getting these shirts to make money. Is it nice to make a couple dollars? Yes, that's literally what it is. A couple dollars. I sell my shirt for $20. I'm not gonna do $25 like some of these other people. I don't need to make fucking.
Which also
$12 a shirt, $11.
I can put your shirts up for sale on my Etsy, so that anybody who likes your stuff, we can link them to it, and they can just buy it from there.
That too. I mean,
that's free advertising for you.
Mixtapes too. I know there's not a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna put those up. I have those ready.
Shit, but that is definitely another really good way of advertisement and investing in yourself, right? Because now you have a physical piece of your music rather than just digital. And the other thing is too, if you have fans that really actually support you, and you have something physical that they can have. This is like pretty much a music aspect right now with like mixtapes. Then they have a physical piece that they have all the time. So if your music ever, like, for whatever reason you ever have problems or anything, they can still always listen to that shit while you're transitioning or whatever the fuck you have going on with your music. Not only that, if you do hand signatures on your CDs, like our Stoner's Choice mixtape, like I hand signed all of those CDs. Tripping fucking balls. So that's a fun story. If you have those and you have one of the ones that looks a little fucked up, there's a story behind that, and you're welcome. That But no, I mean, and like another thing is investing in yourself could go even further than just merch, advertising your shit to get out there, stuff like that. Yeah, you create exclusives. That's another way. Limited edition products, facts. I was gonna do that with my album T-shirts, actually.
Technically, my paintings are limited edition products because there's only one of them. Like, once you buy it, it's gone.
Yeah, signed albums too. So when I do that, actually, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up doing a bundle. When I do, excuse me, fuck. When I do mixtape, or well, it wouldn't be a mixtape. When I do the albums, right? Because I'll get the album art actually printed on the CDs, and I'll probably do like hard cases and shit. I'll do a bundle with the shirt and the actual album, the physical album, and I might throw in like some stickers or shit if I can afford it. But that's what I was thinking, because to me, like, if you bundle that shit together, for me, when I think about that, I'm like, that makes it so much more worth it to the person who is willing to invest in you. Because we talk about investing in ourselves, but when these people are buying any of your products, they're investing in you because they believe in you the way you do. So for me to feel good about somebody actually wanting to invest in me, a bundle to me seems a lot better. Like, and I'll tell the price right now because I'm not gonna fucking change it unless my shirts get raised on me, because I can make mixtapes for the same price every time. Unless my shirt prices get raised on me, I'll probably end up doing that bundle for $25. So you're essentially getting a shirt and an album for $25.
Which is a heck of a deal. I'd say that's a pretty good merch deal. Like, because most people, they'll be like, here's a hoodie for $70. Hey, here's a t-shirt for $60. No.
Tino,
no.
Yeah, that exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And I know from a business aspect, it's like small things, right? Because we can't do way more. Unless you got a fucking multi-million-dollar company, like, we can't just throw in a lot of shit. But that extra small little, like, I don't know, keychain, sticker, hand fucking written letter, whatever you wanna call it, like, that stuff's easy, and that's something that, like, a lot of people who are doing this should take advantage of and not be lazy and not be an asshole, right? Because I've seen a lot of people who are fucking lazy about that shit, and they don't care. They're like, well, this is what they bought, this is what they're getting, and it's like, I always supporting you.
You gotta write a little handwritten note and something if someone's like buying something from you and send it off. Like, I understand someone, you know, who has like a huge following who got like 100,000 orders. You can't do that. But like, if you're like a small business and you had like 10 orders this month and you didn't put a person, like a little, like, oh, thank you so much, like, I hope you have it, you know, you could print it out like in just like in mass little cards even, and that's at least something. But it's always nice with a little handwritten one.
Facts. But, and I mean, that's the thing.
Hey man, that's fine.
Even
treat them like a number.
Even if
see if they come back.
That many orders, right? I would still take advantage of that. I'm not gonna be able to write 20,000 fucking handwritten letters. You just can't do it. Like, it. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna sleep because those orders.
You're not gonna be doing whatever your thing is that they wrote letters to you for.
Yeah, I would still do it, but it would be select packages, right? Like, I might write 20 or 30 handwritten letters, and whatever fucking box it goes in, that's what it goes in. But that's because those people can see it, and they will be like, oh, dude, he took the time out to put this in my box or whatever. So if they go talk to other people, you know, they're like, yo, like he's actually taking the time to notice us as fans rather than or customers, depending on what your business is, that they would actually like that a lot. So, I mean, and that technically ties into a way of investing in yourself for free, right? Because if they're getting something from you, if they've already bought something from you and you're giving them something for free, you're investing in yourself because you're making yourself more personable to those people who are supporting you.
Yeah. And see, so I don't know. I guess that's like it's a little bit of a how do you say? It's like such an easy incentive. Like, I guess it takes a kind of what I'm trying to say is it takes a certain kind of person to like actually care about their fans, I guess. So I understand there are some people out there that are like, I just don't want to like deal with it or connect with it or whatever, which personally I would love to connect with, you know, whoever appreciates my art and stuff and like thank them for it personally, because that seems like, yeah, you took the time out of your day to appreciate my stuff, so thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to continue doing this if I didn't have people like you. But there are some people that they're just like, I just don't want to deal with people and blah blah blah. And I get that, but it's gonna make you less personal. So it's like a little rocky area to be in, I guess, depending on who you are, what your fan base is, and like there's a ton of popular heads out there that I could say probably don't want to interact with their fan base. So I could understand them not being like, oh, hey, thank you for all their little notes and stuff, because it's mostly just like depraved shit. So I don't know. It's a weird area, but for normal people, like, it doesn't take that much time out of your day to just say thank you. But you have to actually care, I guess, is the point.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you're showing people that you don't care,
to make a short story long,
if you don't care about your fans, if they see that you lack the care,
material oriented,
why the fuck are they going to care?
They're not. Like, oh, this guy doesn't care about me, so why should I care about him? Even though I like this song, or like I like this piece of art they made, or like this movie they were in. If I find out they're like just a piece of shit, then like, I mean, what does it matter if he played like a really good nice guy in this movie? He was a dick to me. I don't know. It's a fine line.
I'm still sharing shit right now, so you can keep going. I forgot there was a couple of places that I wanted
business
to share
based
too.
on your personality is definitely important.
Oh, facts. I mean, and so I wouldn't even go as far as saying that you're like your business, right? Because your brand technically is your personality. So I feel like that would be like more towards your business brand, which, I mean, it's like that's like the other thing too, which it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, if you don't like small talk, being a concierge, yeah, that would be like the worst job in the world, because your whole point is to like, oh man, yeah, no. So like, yeah, it's like, man, I really hate the smell of cooking food, and you become a chef. Like, okay,
Cooking meat makes me sick. I gotta cook a steak.
I'm gonna work at McDonald's. Yeah, like, oh man.
So I feel like we have touched on a good bit about investing in yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, I rambled on a quite a few tangents on that topic. My bad.
Nah, you're good. That's good, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and play another beat. This one's just one of the beats that I made. I'm gonna play this while we're getting ready to transition to our next topic. This is a SPtheGreat beat, by the way.
That's also true. If you have the money to afford it, you can hire people to do it. Like someone to manage your social media and stuff too. Like I do. Yeah. What the fuck did I come back to, Dad?
All right. Yes, that was a SP exclusive beat. I appreciate that, Tino. I appreciate that a lot. All right. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about was mental health / wellness, because that seems to be a big one, right? I feel like there's a lot of people. I feel like there's still a stigma around this shit. So I feel like there's a lot of people that aren't willing to open up and talk about it as much as they should. And especially
You're turning into me with the XDs, bro. Sorry.
Especially being a business owner, independent artist, whatever it is, like any right? Because if you're a business owner, you're a small business owner. Technically, you're independent, right? Because you're doing that shit.
Yo, SP, didn't we make that beat together, that last one, or was that one just the one you made? I can't remember.
That was the one that I showed you while you were over that we were working on.
That's right. Okay, that's why I was confusing it, because that's when we made the other beats. Okay, got it.
I was gonna say I started making some shit that did sound.
They're
like
all blending together, dude. After you make your 2000th beat in a year, you start to like. Oh,
the other problem is I started making fucking Bloodleaf type beats, bro, and it's like it's weird as shit.
Gee Willikers.
Remember the one that I was playing for you when I was over, and I was like, I don't remember if you made this or not, or if I did, but I was
yeah, like, because it was so similar to mine.
Yeah, I was like, it's in my phone as a mixdown, which means I had to have.
It's definitely yours if it's labeled mixdown, because I always label mine like some random phrase or something to help me remember when I made it.
I got the
one, and where I was when I made it.
The beat that I made for me and DBL on Ego is called Riz. But
Riz.
So like mental health is a big thing, right? And this is what I appreciate about some of the bigger artists. There's one that I was not expecting, and I feel like a lot of people were not expecting it. Was
yeah, it's probably about all the shit I've tried too.
Yeah, Tina, I was on the same thing for real. Facts, because I was on Zoloft for probably about half a year. I stopped taking Zoloft because of side effects. It worked. I felt better. I wasn't as stressed out. I was able to manage stress a lot more. I felt.
We need a G Willikers type beat, is what he should have said.
Jesus Christ.
We need a G Willikers type beat.
But I stopped taking it because of side effects. Even though I felt better, even though I was managing stress better, my mood was improved.
That's hilarious.
Stuff didn't really bother me as much. I wasn't okay with the side effects, right? And I'm gonna be fucking completely honest, because I don't really give a fuck, because the SSRIs did it. SSRIs gave me motherfucking ED. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a fucking man in his mid-20s, and I'm not willing to suffer through fucking ED, bro. So fuck that shit. The second one, which was the biggest one, which affected more of my life than that, was the fact that I lost creativity. I didn't write anything or make any beats the entire time that I was on SSRIs. So when I had talked to my doctor about it, I essentially told him, I was like, dude, I would rather deal with the anxiety and I'd rather deal with the depression the way I was before, rather than suffering through not being able to do the only thing that I actually like. ED is erectile dysfunction. I couldn't get a boner, bro.
All right, I was about to ask how old Tino was real quick before you answered that, and you hopped on that answer so quick.
It's okay.
He was just like, "Hey man, it's when I can't. It's when I can't get my dick hard."
No. I phrased it a little bit better.
He's like, "Whoa!" They're like, "Whoa, that's a significant change." Yeah, I know, exactly. But like, it was if they were underage, it would be like just as screwed. So I was just trying to save you.
We still have sex education in school.
It doesn't matter. This is an 18+ stream, so you should be
Yeah,
at least like PG-13 like
we're good,
fucking
bro.
topics. So
I mean, he asked what it was. We're talking about health right now, right? That's part of health. It's
good.
not like
Okay, so he's closer to my age.
All right, yeah. See, look, there we go. That's it. It don't even matter.
Oh man, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, no, I mean drugs definitely don't help, right? You can't use can't use an external chemical to fix an internal chemical either. That's another thing. I used to be big into bodybuilding, like you said, exercise. My problem was exercise, like that became an addiction to me to the point where I wanted to do shows and shit, bodybuilding shows. So I was dude, I'm talking about like tip of the iceberg, getting ready to start fucking steroids. Didn't do that, so we're like, it is what it is. Life happened. I ended up
I'm actually still in the womb.
I ended up getting diagnosed with hypothyroidism, so I'm on fucking Synthroid or levothyroxine pretty much till I die. It sucked because it was a big change. I went from, I was probably, at the time, I think I was like 202, 205.
Bro.
Stacked at that point.
He lost
not good.
He lost all fat and had only muscle, and it was scary.
And then the amount of weight that I put on in a year was very concerning. I went and talked to my doctor. We ran
jacked. I was like, "What the hell is happening? Why are you so jacked?"
Yeah, so here we are.
Genetics.
I'm a big man now. Big man.
He's the big man. Yeah.
Hashtag big man. We're going to start a fucking big man podcast, too.
Big man studio. Illminds coming from you, from the big man studio. Coming up next.
So I'm not 100% sure if it's Hashimoto's. I haven't really talked to my doctor
coming up next.
He kind of he told me some stuff. He didn't really explain it as well. I think that it's Hashimoto's. I'm not 100% sure. It's something that I ended up doing a lot of research on, and I still haven't really. I don't know. I mean, I understand it to the extent I understand what it affects. I understand what it does. Little known fact: when I was going through that, I had no idea what was happening to me at all. Until I got diagnosed with it, and I talked to him about it a little bit, and he was like, when your thyroid goes out, your body is essentially aging 3 times faster than
and it says,
what it actually is. So I was falling asleep everywhere, right? I had no idea why. I was tired, I was in my fucking 60s. I almost died on my way to work. I woke up doing 85, splitting a fucking guardrail on the highway, and luckily for whatever reason, my brain was like, yo, wake the fuck up. Sauce, you are not lost. That is not lost in the sauce, bro. If you want to check my Snapchat,
hey, if you want to get lost, no. You want to get lost in the sauce? Play another beat, SP. Throw it up. I'm just joking, though. I'm kidding. Don't do it.
So iodine does play a big role in it. Mine wasn't iodine deficiency. That's that. Because we live in the U.S., so everything that we have has iodine. We have iodized salt for that reason specifically. It's not. It's so another thing too is since we're on the topic, I'm already talking about it. My condition doesn't really happen to men that frequently, which is the fucking crazy thing. So there is 1% of the population that is affected by hypothyroidism. 99% of that 1% is women. So I'm in the 1% of 1% of people that have that fucking issue, which is crazy. It pissed me off so bad when I heard about it. I was like, I'm not taking this fucking medicine. And then they were like, well, you can go into a coma. And I was like, all right, never mind. I guess I'm taking the fucking medicine.
All right, so I'm taking this medicine. That's fucked up, man.
But to get back to the topic, so with mental health, Juicy J actually came out and surprised me, because now he's had 2 albums that, they're called Mental Trillness. Get it? Mental illness, trillness. Ha ha He's got the mental trillness part 1, and he's got the mental trillness part 2, and he talks a lot about mental health in that. And I was really surprised. I wasn't expecting it from Juicy J. So that's another thing that I like to shed light on, because it's important, right? Like, your mental health is like one of the most important things. If your mental health isn't on track to where it needs to be at, nothing else is going to be on track either. I mean, you can fucking ask Leaf. Like, I've been going through it like the past like couple weeks. I mean, I still been cranking fucking shit out.
That's also why breaks are important. Just stop
Facts.
focusing on certain things sometimes, because sometimes you'll overwork yourself, get too stressed out, start thinking about things too much, and you get too worried about stuff. And it's like, just take a weekend off this time instead of sitting there making music forever or doing whatever the hell it is you do.
And that's like, I mean, like, you know, the other thing too is because, you know, mental health and wellness, like, correct sleep is important, which my problem is, like, I rarely fucking sleep at this point. So for me doing this podcast, like, it wouldn't be any different than me sitting on the fucking couch watching fucking South Park or Family Guy. Like, I'm actually doing something.
Yeah, instead of sitting there just doing something that's a pleasure, you're sitting here actually doing something that can help benefit what you're trying to work towards.
And I honestly, like, I would rather be doing this, right? Because the other thing is, like, I'm trying to make a community and bring other people in the community, of doing fucking great things. And so it only makes sense that I talk about this, because I know that it's a thing that a lot of people aren't talking about, and a lot of people wouldn't know necessarily. Like, I mean, I guess it depends on what songs you listen to that I release, right? Because I have a lot where you can be like, okay, like, dude's fucking going through it. There's other ones that if you don't fucking hit those songs, you don't listen to them, you're not gonna know. I've had a problem with mental health for a very fucking long time too. And one of the biggest things for me is, like, a lot of people around me haven't seen it, because I just got really good at fucking hiding it. So I look straight faced most of the time, but you have no idea what the fuck is going on inside my head.
Yeah, you already know.
Do you have a bias, Sauce Man? No, I'm just fucking with you.
He's like, I kind of like the one. I like these songs that you guys did together, but I like these certain parts.
I like the
a little more
parts better. Just take
like
the
these ones a little bit more
out of those songs, because I like these ones better. Sauce Man, you're the reason why my mental health is bad. No, I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking.
It's like, yo, I like that song Wax, dude. Like the beat's really good, and then there's like this verse that's really good, and then I like that verse at the end, but like something about this other guy, I don't know what's happening.
Yo, Tino, I'm gonna take a guess right now, and tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're from the UK, bro. You're either from the UK or you're like from like somewhere around there.
Sorry, lads. Me phone, you know.
I want to know now, because, like, you said some stuff that seems like it's definitely some over the pond stuff.
It is. I butchered it.
Nice. I'm good with this shit. Technically UK. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Dope. Nice. Across the pond. Appreciate you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ireland.
That's dope
Nice.
as shit. Hell yeah.
That's where our ancestors are from.
Yeah, I was about to say, I got fucking Irish heritage that goes back to Ireland. Apparently they found out that we had a castle somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it's at, but they figured out that technically, I guess I have a royal bloodline, which I don't know if that. I don't think that means anything, because I'm still broke as fuck. What about me? I'm from the U.S., bro.
Brother, how can you not tell?
He's probably wondering because I don't fucking talk like this. I don't sound like that, so you can't really tell that I'm from the
Well, I
United
can't really put
States.
it. I can't really put a finger on where you're from because you don't have no country accent. Now, what's that about?
I have what me and Leaf both have it. What we like to refer to as the generic white guy accent.
Yeah, where it's like, "Hi, I'm normal." Like the most plain sounding. It has a little bit of bass in the background of it, but it's not too deep. It's just like some mid level. Like it's weird. Oh, okay. With the actually in the chat right here, Sauce Man. Okay, I got you. I
Yo,
got you. No, it's fine. No, it's
yo.
fine. Which part of his do you have stuck in your head?
No, bro.
Can you say it? Can you even repeat it? Can you type it right now?
Did you
Prove
see
it.
what Tino said, bro? He's not wrong. Like, oh mate, what kind of license do you have for your license? I know we're getting off topic. I'm having fun with chat right now, though. We're gonna fucking dive into this shit.
Show me the proof.
Chat's just.
He's looking up the lyrics right now. He's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go back real quick.
You know what's
Hold on,
funny
I
is
gotta find out what he
the
said."
lyrics aren't posted because I don't post my lyrics.
I know, so he has to go back and listen to it real quick. He's like, "Fuck."
All right, lads.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man,
So
that's hilarious
anyway,
because
I
that
gotta
tangent made me forget what we were talking about.
I gotta get you back on. So like mental health. I gotta hear some of that shit from you. I touched on it a
From
tad
my
bit.
side?
Like, we can dive into this. but
See,
I
my
gotta
problem
get some
is
shit
that
from you.
like I'm in like a great place right now
Okay,
mentally.
right
So it's
now.
like for me, when it comes to like mental health and how,
Okay, so but you can't go from the.
I would have to talk
perspective of
about
where
like
you're at
coming
right
up,
now.
you know,
Yeah, you have to
'cause,
talk
like,
about because you've had the past experiences. So you have to talk about those past experiences in order, like right, because you've already had them. So you know what.
I mean,
it
it's
was
what
like going
inspires
through
my
those.
music now. A lot of the music I make now is pretty much all just like I've had things where I'll post a song, right? And somebody will be like, I don't know if you've had this, I'm pretty sure you have. And like you'll post a song and it's kind of depressing lyrics and stuff, and then somebody hits you up and they're just like, "Hey, are you okay?" And it's like, "Dude, yes, yeah, I'm fine." Like it's something like I'm good now, but it's a piece of art that I wrote based off of feelings I felt before.
So
So like that's how I make a lot of my art now. It's based off of those depressed, hurt, abandonment type feelings, but yeah, I like, and that's also another good point is like now with a positive mental attitude. Sorry, I gotta approve his message. With a positive mental attitude like I have now, it helps inspire writing more positive songs that I wasn't able to write before in the past because I never had these feelings before. So, like with the birth of my son and stuff, and like, being able to actually have a family now, which was part of the problems that I had with mental health before coming up that inspired me to do music because I just had no outlet for any of the stress and anger and hurt and depression I had. And like, I had all these things in my head and this music constantly playing like I'm it's like what is it? I can't even remember the name of it now, but the auditory hallucination thing, except like just music constantly playing in the back of my head, being schizophrenic, except instead of a voice, there's just like music playing back there. And so it's like, I just had to get that out somehow. And so those emotions and everything help me write. They help me want to dedicate time to doing stuff. And I don't know, it's one of those things that it's hard for me to talk about, especially now where I'm at, because it's like, if I want to write a happy song, I just think about like the birth of my son and stuff and those feelings that they give me. And then it helps inspire me to write stuff about more happy stuff, or like, being, getting married, stuff like that, doing, anything that was like the best time of your life, like using to inspire art. But as far as like dealing with mental health and stuff, I don't know. The best way that I was able to get through stuff is just talking to somebody who's professionally trained. Like, you just need to get in touch with a therapist or a psychologist if you're dealing with any negative, hurtful feelings. You need to get the proper medication that you need if you need medication, if it's that severe. But most things, for most normal people, you can just work on yourself if you know what the problem is and you learn the proper things from the people who know what they're talking about, instead of Googling it, relying on the internet, thinking you know what you're talking about when you really don't, and just letting the problem manifest more and more. You have to actually do something about it if you're in a bad spot. And if you're not in a bad spot and you feel like you don't need that, and you know, that's the thing. It's like sometimes people get sad. It's okay to be sad, but you know, depression's a whole different thing. Yeah, but being depressed is a whole different thing. If you're waking up every day not feeling like you want to get up, you should probably go talk to somebody.
I mean, see,
that's
like,
just
so
my 2 cents on mental health, is that you just need to talk to somebody. And if you have an outlet for it, use that outlet, like I did with music. So
also, Sauceman is trolling, so Sauceman, fuck you. The other thing is too, like, I think the thing that helped me the most, which a lot of people don't have, a lot of people that have issues like that don't have, and a lot of people don't really actually know that depression eats your brain the same way doing fucking like opiates does. Like, if you snort opiates eat your brain. Depression eats your brain the same exact way. So if you see somebody who's depressed that's forgetting shit, like, and they're not functioning like how they normally do, it's because that fucking depression is actually eating away at their brain. A lot of people don't know that. It's a big thing. I
mean, depression can stop you from wanting to eat. Like, it'll fuck up your appetite, it'll mess up your sleep, messes up a bunch of stuff, and that's true with a lot of different, you know, mental ailments.
I think my problem is, like, so I won't go talk to anybody. But that's because I have a rational way of thinking. So I think that's where it's the most exhausting for me, is because while that fucking other side is talking, the other side is fucking combating that at the same time. So it's like this all fucking day long, because I understand how to rationalize those feelings, but it is exhausting. And that's why I fucking talked to somebody and I got put on Zoloft, that I realized that's not going to, it's not helping me, because it's ailing me from doing what I actually want to do. And the other thing that you said, like, when you make sad songs and you have people hit you up,
physically atrophies the brain.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's basically like, so if you look at a brain scan from like somebody who's done a lot of fucking opiates and shit, you'll actually see in the scan, right? Like, if this is their brain, there's holes that are eaten out inside their brain. Depression does the same shit. It's crazy. It's fucking wild. But to touch up on like what you said, when like, if you've made a sad song and you've had people reach out to you and ask you if you're okay. If I make a fucking sad song and you weren't fucking talking to me before that and you weren't checking in to see if I'm okay, don't fucking ask me after I make the fucking song.
That's what I was talking about. Specifically, I was specifically talking about people who don't really text you. So that's exactly what happened with somebody who never really texted me before. And then when that came out and they saw it public, they were like, "Hey, are you okay?" And it's like, you care now?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm going to tell you? You know what I'm going to tell you when you fucking hit me up and be like, "Yo, I saw this song you posted. Are you all right?" I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Because you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck before. Why the fuck do you care now? I don't give a fuck if you hit me up and ask me if I'm okay. I'm making this fucking shit because I know that if somebody else is going through the same thing and they hear that shit, they might not fucking feel alone. Because that's the same exact shit that happened to me when I was going through it. I was listening to music that made me realize other people felt the fucking same exact way. So I'm going to continue doing that. And if you fucking hear some shit and you haven't texted me a month, I don't give a fuck how long it's been, because most of the time the people that are asking me that question haven't fucking talked to me in months. So don't fucking see a song that I post that's sad
exactly,
or fucking angry, whatever the fuck it is. Don't
also
fucking
it's
listen to
probably
that song
best,
and then hit me up. Don't do it.
Honestly, it's probably best, and I'll say this, like, it's probably best to not listen. If you know somebody who's a musician, and if you're a musician, it's probably best not to send your music to your family if a lot of it's based off of emotions that like involved them. Like there's a few songs that I've made that I definitely wouldn't send my parents because it's like it would be really awkward for them to listen to it. So
I mean, it's
I
another
don't know.
thing.
There's
too,
like a fine line. Like
I wouldn't even say not to send it to them if you're a musician. I would say the people
if you just
who
make
have
normal pop,
family
mainstream
or
music or
friends-
whatever the hell, then sure, because it's just gonna be whatever.
Well, no, the
like,
people who have
but-
family or friends, like right, if you're an artist, and or if you have an artist that's in your family, or if you have friends that are artists and shit, when they make music, don't fucking do that. Like, understand that this is their artistry and this is their way of talking about it. Because like for people like me, like I won't go and talk to fucking professional help, because this is my therapy. When I need to get shit out, I just let it out. That's what it is, because I have to get it off of my mind. I have to get it away
Well, see,
from
if
me,
you're in a
and then I have
fine,
to deal with
normal
it
mental
anymore.
health, if you're in a healthy mental state, then it's fine as long as you have these outlets and these help you. Because obviously there's not like a huge underlying problem, but like if someone wanted to kill themselves, like actually wanted to act on it or something, get help, stuff like that.
Facts.
So it's always important to focus on your mental health. But if you have ways to help control your stuff on your own, that's also good.
Yo, what's up, Kayla? I appreciate you hopping in the stream. He said this man about to speak about a devil moment.
It's about to be.
Yeah, I mean, like, I fought a lot of fucking demons, right? And I still fucking fight demons all the fucking time. Like,
He's
I mean,
dodging and weaving. He's dodging those demons. You know, it's
Yeah,
like he's bobbing and
fucking-
weaving, dodging those
I'm
demons. That's what
bobbing and
the
weaving, dodging these
lyric
demons, like,
was.
Facts. That, like I said that shit. I do remember you. I know who you are. You have a different last name. You got married. I know who you
What
are.
are they on? Is that someone on Facebook you're seeing?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't have that one open.
She just said hey and asked if I remembered her. But no, for real. Like my thing is, I'm always going to have this issue. I know I'm always going to have this issue, and there is a certain reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, and it's because I'm trying to align people with me that are the same way. Tell Daniel I said I don't care. This light is bright as shit. I'm not taking the glasses off. But no. That's the thing. I think that people who have friends or have family that do art need to respect the boundary of what they're making and understand that this is them letting out their emotions without trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Right? I mean, that's what nobody really actually goes into it and expects to hurt somebody unless you're doing like a rap battle or some shit like that. Unless you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, unless you're
about,
specifically saying like, "Hey, fuck my
unless-
best friend Joel, I hate that
you're
bitch"
fucking-
or something. Like that'd be so messed up. Like
unless you're Eminem. And
I don't know why
you
Joel came to mind. I guess I saw his
fuck
profile
Kim
earlier.
Mathers, right? Like, unless you're specifically saying like, "Hey, fuck you, you're the reason that fucked me up." Like, it's a different thing. When you're just letting out emotions as a song, like in your artistry, like family members and friends need to respect that shit and understand that shit. Don't come ask if I'm okay. Don't do any of that shit. Like, you don't know. I'm doing this because that's how I feel, and I'm not going to suppress what is inside of me and what's in my head and what is giving me inspiration to make this because I'm afraid of what you're going to think. I don't care. That's not that if you give a fuck about what people are thinking about your music or what somebody's going to have to say, you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Because that means you care too much about what other people are telling you.
Bloodleaf, I'm telling. What are you gonna tell on? What are you telling? What are you telling, dog?
The other thing too is, like a lot of people like will sit there and talk about mental health and shit. If you're going through something and you need somebody to fucking talk to, fucking hit one of my fucking socials up, bro. I usually answer within a couple fucking minutes.
telling.
For real. Like, I'm not just like one of those guys who's gonna preach about it and then you hop in my DMs and you're all sad and shit and need somebody to talk to and be like, "Oh, fuck you, bro. I don't want to talk to you." No, fuck that. hit me the fuck up. If you feel like you don't have anybody else to talk to, like, my DMs are fucking open. Exactly. That's like the last song that I released with myself. Like, if you actually go and listen to that track, I'm speaking about a broad amount. Like I'm speaking about such a broad. Okay, no, I don't want to say broad. It's essentially like a song that's about the internal battle that you face with yourself, with that other person that's in the back of your head that's always telling you, like, you can't do this, you're not good enough, whatever the fuck, like, any of that shit. That was, to me, that is something that's personal, but more than just me goes through that. And I know that for a fact, because everybody that I've talked to that's had problems has that voice in their head, has that internal voice that is telling them, like, hey, you're not good enough, you're not doing this right, you could be doing more, fucking, you know, nobody even cares about you, why are you here? Like, shit like that, bro. Like, that's why I made that song. I wanted people to hear that and be like, there's somebody else out there that understands how I feel. Exactly. I try to make a lot of my music universal. Especially if I'm speaking about sad shit, I try to make it universal. Like, I have a couple songs, so with the sadder
Cancel
stuff that
my old
I've done,
bloodline.
I had a song that was like
Like,
going
it's a
through
popular
breakup.
TV series, bro. Get you off there.
The second sad song that I had was actually a friend gave me permission to write about what she was going through in her life. I asked her specifically because it was a very hard time for her.
I actually had a friend who let me write about a personal experience that he had.
Yeah, I don't
And
think they let you.
it was one of my more successful songs.
I think they just ended up hearing it and thought that it was good enough that they were just not going to say anything. And now when they hear it, they cringe every fucking time they hear it. Anyway, so I asked her, and it has a lot of trauma in it. If you listen to that song, you can hear my voice shift. I only performed this song one time. I did not practice it. I fucking wrote the shit. I did one take. And I did not do it again because you can, if you listen closely in that song, the song is beaten, by the way. It was him. You could hear me fucking, my voice
story.
changed. I started to fucking cry because I was feeling the emotions that she went through during that time of distress. So, which it was more about like abuse and shit like that. So, yes, like I try to make universal stuff that other people can feel and relate. And that might be able to help them.
Well, that would make me feel uncomfortable.
They're going through.
If somebody made a song, yeah, like that would make me uncomfortable. Are you talking about
Pearl Jam? No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say, you know exactly what song I'm talking about. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I know all about that song, dude. Trust me.
I still have the raw track that we were recording when we were doing a cover of it. I might fucking throw it in here. He says, actually, I mean, it's a good thing that it's funny, I guess. So like the mental health stuff, yeah, I mean, like I said, like, you know, everybody kind of goes through their own shit, but at the same time, some of it's fucking general, and other people go through the same thing. So, if anybody is ever fucking going through anything, my fucking DMs are open. Instagram, Twitter, fucking Facebook. I don't give a fuck. If you got some shit and you don't feel like anybody's around to help you, fucking hit my line. I'm gonna go ahead and play Ego
911
because I haven't played Ego on here yet.
Call me sometime.
Then we are going to get into the next topic, and then I think after that we'll probably just end up rambling for a little bit about some other shit.
Hell yeah.
So this is Ego by SPtheGreat and DBL. It is not released yet. I'm trying to work with DBL to get him to release.
If you don't fuck with us, guess you got an ego. Come and take off, just me and my amigo. Just us 2, 9 and a trio. DBL don't smoke, I'm hugging up the tree, bro.
It's the 304 to the 540. Let's stop your heartbeat and make the blood
the oven. Girls feeling me like I'm McLovin'. Hit me up for the trees, no I'm not bluffing. Making all my beats and they really bumping.
All that Easy E and Dre always into something. It's almost that killer season, there ain't no cuffing. It's the DBL to the
It's a link you'll probably have to send it to.
and getting your lunch shade weight. We can tell you ain't get it. No need for correcting with that death sentence. Put the DEF and death note. We relate to the whole globe, so burn all your notepads. It's time to pay your penance.
If you don't fuck with us, guess you got an ego. Come and take off, just me and my amigo. Just us 2-9 and a trio. DBL don't smoke, I'm hugging up the tree, bro.
It's the 304 to the 540. Let's stop your heartbeat and make the blood slow. Make the speakers explode and the gold chains corrode. Timeless, fuck up the world's whole show.
No, I'm not gonna play with a hoe. Strawberry need to come and give me some dome.
Papa got that blueberry, yum yum, you know. The time to get you high till the next episode.
Ganja smoke in my lungs gonna explode. Bars like ice, they getting real cold.
Get hot as a dab brick, way above average. The former solo dolo stone have been on the blacklist.
Heating up like a banger. Now I'm full of anger. Fucking with me, putting you in danger. You my son, like we had you in a manger.
No Power Ranger, the flow gonna repulse ya. Things get stranger, upside down be the cross, bruh. Not trying to get too hardcore, but this immortal technique has them reaching for the door.
If you don't fuck with us, guess you got an ego. Come and take off, just me and my amigo. Just us 2-9 and a trio. DBL don't smoke, I'm hugging up the tree, bro.
It's the 304 to the 540. Let's stop your heartbeat and make the blood slow. Make the speakers explode and the gold chains corrode. Timeless, fuck up the world's whole show.
So that was Ego by me and DBL. DBL is dope as shit. Check DBL out for real. He's got some.
DBL's got a hell of a good voice.
Facts.
He makes some good songs.
He does a lot of boom bap as of right now. He's told me before, like a lot of people consider him a boom bap rapper specifically. I've been trying to work with him to try and pull him out of that realm a little bit. Lately, we haven't had a whole lot of contact with DBL. So DBL, if you see this, bro, is you good? Hit your boys up. DBL is also local from my area. He's like 45 minutes from me, so I've actually had him in the studio with me before.
This is the one I just did.
Are you about to play that over the... Oh, painting. I thought you were about to play a track. You should have put a little toy sailboat.
It's supposed to just be a beach. So...
That would have set that shit off. Little toy sailboat
Here we go.
floating in the waves.
But yeah, this is my most recent painting.
Tino, so I don't think
Yeah, if you can send it to his email.
Yeah,
then
send a link to my email, because we can't get...
You might have to
links in
post your
stream.
email again.
He took a screenshot of it.
It's like, don't judge me too much. Like, we don't put stuff out there for people to judge literally exclusively. Like that's
send
like
me
the
a
whole point of
video
putting it out. It's for someone else to
Of you
judge it.
clapping
mentally.
cheeks, I'm gonna be fucking...
Yeah, dude,
pissed.
I swear to God, if you're pulling it out, you're banned.
Like, if I open up this email and, like, I get a video of, like, some disrespectful shit, I'm gonna be fucking so upset. I appreciate you joining in, Tino. We go live every Saturday, just to let you know.
You gotta figure out what that is. What the hell is GTV Flyers? Bro, what the fuck is that? It's gonna be him beating his meat. Alright, later, Tino. Have fun beating your meat on camera.
I'll be so fucking pissed, dude. Anyway, so the next topic that I wanted to go ahead and talk about was, don't expect others to put in more time than the time that you put in. What do I mean?
Also, sorry, Facebook chat. Someone on YouTube chat asked me about a painting, so I brought it out.
that?
That's probably a little weird. 2 different chats, not knowing what's going on.
No, I mean I can see there's nobody in the Facebook chat, so you're good.
Ha! Cool. Facebook sucks anyway. Fuck you guys.
The
YouTube's where it's. Get
when I
over
say
here.
like don't expect others to put in more time than what you're putting in, I'm essentially saying like if you have a team behind you
1 second, Sauce.
and you're not putting in the time that they're putting in and they stop putting in that time, don't fucking be mad at your team. Don't be mad at the fucking people around you who want to see you do good, but you're not taking the time to you're not putting in the time, right? Fuck that. That's crazy. Don't expect other people to do that shit. Nobody is going to build your business. Nobody's going to build your brand. Nobody's going to fucking make your own music. The only person who's going to make you do that is you. So if you expect others to try and put in more time than you are, and then you want to blame them and like if you want to point the finger
See you again,
at
Tito.
them, then you're in the wrong.
Even if
for
you did
real.
beat your meat.
Fuck. It's not up to your team. It's not up to the people that you work with to build your shit for you. It's not. I mean, there's been times when Leaf he'll have to fucking tell me over and over again, like, hey, I can do this shit for you. I can do it for you. Because there are so many different fucking things that I'm trying to do at the same time that typically that's where most of my fucking stress comes from, that causes me to have more of my fucking...
And sometimes you got to remember that you have a team. But also, Sauce Man, to answer your question, I have no clue yet because I don't know how much it's going to cost to ship that. So, continue, sorry.
I get so tired of seeing other people try to blame other people for them not having success in what they want to do because they're not putting in the time. Because nobody's going to do that, right? Like, if I released music and I looked at you, it was like, yo, Leaf, I need you to do this, and this, while I'm fucking sitting there not doing a fucking thing, but shit's not happening, growth isn't fucking happening, shit is stagnant, but you're trying to do your own shit, and you're trying to do my shit while I'm sitting there doing nothing. I can't fucking be mad at that. So that goes for anybody, right? Like you can't expect other people to put in more time unless you're putting in the time and they were reciprocating that time. I think that's one of the biggest things for me that I hate seeing other artists talk about. And they always want to point the fucking blame. They always want to point the finger. They want to say, well, this, well, that, well, this, well, that. No, fuck that, bro. It's you. Look at what you're doing. If you're taking more time to fucking to be out and fucking smoke with your friends and fucking go out to the clubs and drink and fucking go try and get bitches, don't fucking blame somebody else for you not fucking making bread. Don't blame somebody else for you not getting fucking views on your shit. Don't fucking point that fucking finger. Point that bitch right back at yourself.
Hey, you know where I
It's
stay?
not up to those people.
Right here.
Facts. And I already had a song that says that.
Cooking up.
I already have a fucking song that says that. I can't exactly remember the lyrics right now, but I skipped the party, that's why I stay in. I'm locked in the basement with all of my crazy creations. And all of these random women are just the devil's temptations. Fucking right there, bro. That literally just said everything that we are talking about right now. Right now. That one fucking thing right there from one song just said everything we are talking about right now. If you aren't locked in, if you aren't fucking where you need to be, and you're out doing other shit, you can't expect growth to happen. It is fucking 11 o'clock on a Saturday right now. I could be out doing whatever the fuck I wanted, right? It's my fucking weekend off from work. I don't got shit to do. What the fuck am I doing? I am working to fucking build the shit that I'm trying to build because nobody else can build it for me. Nobody else can build it for me. Nobody else is like SP's face. Nobody else can fucking... Nobody has SP's face. I have to be out there and be the one that's doing the grind.
Sorry. I gotta cut that off for a second.
No, I was reading Sauceman's chat, which is funny as shit because Sauceman, I still own Society, bro. So you can hop in if you want.
Oh! You think you own it? That's my shit. I got papers.
Oh,
You didn't do nothing with it. You didn't want it. We made that together. You didn't want it. I took it. You get Illminds. I get Society. It's a fair trade. It's a fair trade, bro.
I thought we said that we were gonna make a website that was Society.
Exactly. I know. It's both of our things, and
With Illminds
it's good
on it. Look, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bro, I don't know what the hell these people are doing over here.
I remember all I know is I remember coming up with the name.
I keep it strapped.
I don't give a fuck what you use it for. I'm not gonna fucking sue you over the fucking name, but Sauceman can chill out down there, little guy.
I'll sue you over the name.
That's crazy. I'll fucking drive to your house and beat your ass.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Hold on.
Hit that cash button, bitch.
Give me that bread.
Hey, yo, you want to use that motherfucking name? Hit that cash button, bitch. Where it at?
Right here, dog.
I'm copywriting that bitch right now. I'm already on the computer.
I'm copying it. That's hilarious.
Nah, I mean, so go ahead, like, give a little bit of your take on, not expecting others to put in more time than what you're putting in.
You want me to weigh in on that?
Yeah, I do, because you put in fucking more time than I do, and I put in a fuck ton of time. So what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is this is advice to any independent artists who are out there who are working on stuff.
While you do that, I'm going to make another drink.
Good. Okay, that's fine. Be consistent. If you want to work with someone else, don't make them do all the work. And it's fine if you have a dynamic where like one person knows how to do more stuff than the other, and the other person, it's cool if you have a synergy. But if you go out and you randomly hit up someone and you're like, oh, I want to collab, and then you're all wishy-washy with it, like nobody's going to take you seriously. And I've had that happen quite a few times where like I've consistently put out work and I've had people who are like, oh, I want to hop on that song, and then they're like, oh, sorry, I never got around to this part. Like, I've just been busy and I've done this and blah, blah, blah. It's like you have to make the time no matter how busy your life is. Like, I have a kid and I have tons of responsibilities, and I still make time to make sure that I do the work I'm supposed to do. Like, so if somebody hits me up and wants me on a song and I go to do something with them, I'm going to put all my focus in that and work as hard as I can to get that done with them specifically, because I promised that, instead of being all wishy-washy, which I've had with multiple people who have just taken forever to come back to me with something to complete a song. And then it just gets to the point where you're like, we're not even doing this song at this point. Somebody else hopped on it, like it just looks bad when you're not, doing that. And it's sort of sad sometimes, because it's like, oh man, I really like that person. I wanted to, work with them, but they were unreliable and they didn't invest their time and, into, taking care of the things they needed to, and just unreliable. I don't know. Like me personally, I know I don't have the best music, but I do put in a lot of work to get better at what I do. And I feel like everybody who's doing it, you shouldn't even get into it if you're not going to dedicate time. If you're going to sit there and waste your time just piddling away, doing nothing, like working on covers and whatever the hell, it's fine to do covers. It is okay to work on covers to get your skills up, to get better at singing or rapping or whatever, find your voice. But if you spend your whole career working on covers and only playing other people's songs and nobody else like hears your original stuff, you're just wasting your time at that point. And I don't see any point in even trying to make music if you're not willing to consistently do it. And I know that sometimes writer's block is hard, and you got family stuff and blah blah. There's so many things that are hard. Just don't dedicate like or promise to another artist that you're going to do something if you're dealing with those things and you know you can't deliver, because it's your responsibility at that point, and it just makes you look bad, and nobody's going to want to work with you in the future. Like if I were to work with SP here and I sent him a beat and I was like, oh dude, look at this badass beat I made, I'm working on this verse though, and like I'm not really too sure about it, like let me know what you got. And he comes back and like this is like almost a reverse situation, like to elaborate more. And then he's like, oh, here, I got this, this is done, blah, blah, blah. And all his stuff's perfect and it's in there. And then I'm like, oh, all right, man, I'll let you know when I get mine done and recorded on there. And then he's sitting there like, okay, you asked me to be on this song. I got my stuff done. And then now it's taking 3 months, 4 months, half a year. Oh, wow, it's been a year that went by and you haven't done anything with the song that we made. Like, what's happening? Did you write anything? Like, then that's happened to me a few times. I know that's probably happened to SP here at least once or twice. So, like, be consistent. That's my biggest thing, is you have to be consistent, especially when you promise your time and, artistry to another artist when you're doing stuff together. But that's just my rambling 2 cents about it.
So, I mean, for real, that was some hashtag big man shit right there.
Big man. Fucking nah. I don't know. It's just there's no point in wasting time when you only have this one life, you only have this one chance, and you have this talent. Don't let that talent go to waste, like a lot of people I know.
So, I mean, like, you say that, right? But the other fucking thing is that pisses me the fuck off about that is the fact that if I fucking send you something. Also, Hendrix, if you watching this shit or you see this shit, I'm not throwing digs at you. I know you've had some shit going on with the studio and everything. I just want to throw that out there first. I understand. We've been in communication. I know you're not. We both had some issues with trying.
Also, if it's an equipment issue and shit like that, that's also a whole different other thing. If someone's equipment's messed up,
as long as you're in communication,
but at that point,
right?
Yeah, as long as you're in communication. If you say something, that's the thing. Like I've had people that just they end up like updating you, and then you ask them later, and they're like, "Oh, I never really got around to it. Thanks for reminding me." Oh, that's the worst to hear, dude. Thanks for reminding me. I'm so angry. Thanks. You wasted my time, dude. Why did I do all that?
Thanks for reminding me why you're not on this fucking track anymore.
Exactly. Thanks for reminding me why you're not on this track anymore.
So my thing is,
I forgot, dude. You're not on this track. Whoops.
Not only wasting your own time and not wasting your artistry, but wasting my motherfucking time, bro. Look, I know I've had an issue. So if any of the artists that I always get the fucking hiccups, bro. I know there's a couple times when I slacked a little bit, but it's not months. It might be a week or two. And I understand for some people that can be annoying because they have a time schedule that they want to get their shit done. I also work a full-time fucking job, so sometimes it is hard for me to do what I need to do. But I don't take months, and I let the other artists know what's going on. For me, if you waste my motherfucking time, when I asked you if you wanted to be on this track and you're like, fuck yeah, I want to be on this track, and you're not communicating with me if you have an equipment issue, you're not communicating with me if you have a work issue, a schedule issue, I'm fucking pissed. Because you're not only hurting yourself by not communicating with the other artist, you're hurting the other artist because the other artist is waiting on this shit. Communication is key. It's key. Like I said, my fucking man's Hendrix. He didn't even have his studio and shit set up. And he had fucking life get in the way. I had life get in the way at the same time. So it just so happened to work out that the song that we wanted to release together, that we wanted to work on, we both weren't really able to do a whole lot with it. Because he understood at the time I was getting ready to do my first show. I was doing everything that I could. I wasn't fucking working on any new music. I wasn't working on new beats. I really wasn't doing shit, but making sure that I was getting ready for the show.
Also,
had his
Bully,
issue of
right?
not
Bully
being-
Hendrix.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, I gotta make a song with that guy.
Like, he kept in contact with me the entire fucking time, and he still is. Like, he was like, yo, you know, don't worry about it. Take your time. Do your thing. Get ready for this fucking show. I don't even have my setup set up right now. Yada, yada, yada. That is good fucking communication. That's an artist that I want to work with. But if I send you some shit, and it's been fucking 3 weeks since I've heard from you, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, I got some shit that I'm trying to get off, you're fucking pissing me off because you're wasting my fucking time. My thing is, I don't like to sit here and work on fucking tracks forever. I don't like to fucking take a long time to get tracks done, because once I'm fucking finished working on that track, I want to get to the next one. So if I can't fucking release that bitch, you're holding my fucking schedule up inside my head, because now my fucking time isn't being directed toward the new shit that I want to do. It's being directed toward the old shit. And that shit fucking pisses me off. And that's like, I love fucking DBL, and DBL is a great fucking dude. It's been a little irritating trying to get Ego to go up, because we had some issues with DistroKid. When he uploaded that shit, it made me a whole entire new fucking YouTube instead of going to my shit. And we both been on fucking different schedules trying to get this shit done, but we worked on that track months ago. So it's irritating me. I love DBL as a person, though, and I understand that he doesn't mean anything by it, but it's still a fucking irritation.
Which he's another collab on the list right there.
As much as I love to get fucking angry at people and fucking go off on people and tell people fuck you, DBL has been one of the biggest artists that I've seen that makes me not want to fucking do that to him, because I respect his energy. He always has good fucking energy. And I enjoy actually hanging out with the dude and fucking kicking the shit. I don't like the fact that we haven't been able to get the shit out, because it's hurting both of us. We both fucking spent time on it. We were both working on this motherfucker for like 4 hours. Early as fuck in the morning. I would love to get that shit dropped for the both of us. I understand that he has also had some life shit. He has communicated shit with me. He communicated with me like the problems that we were having with fucking distro and shit. But DBL, I need you to hit me up now, bro. I need you to hit me up. We got to get this shit out, because I've been holding it too long. Savvy wants to hear this shit, and there's a bunch of other people that want to hear this shit. Hit me up. I love you, bro.
I want to hear this shit.
Because we got to get
I want to hear it. Speaking of DBL, I've been bumping his fucking CD in my car.
That's fucking dope. I'm so fucking upset that I forgot to give him his CD. But the other thing is,
it's all right. I'll mail it to him.
You don't even have to mail it to him, bro. Hit him up, because he literally lives fucking 20 minutes from you.
Nice. Oh yeah, he only lives like further from you.
Yeah, it's like a 40-minute drive, some shit. It's not too bad. I think it's about the same distance for him to drive to Frederick and to drive to me.
Rackman, sorry, what'd you just say there, Sean SP?
I think it's about the same distance for him to drive to Frederick as it is for him to drive to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal. But the other thing is too, when he comes over and does work, I'm not charging him as much as what he was being charged at his studio. And like I said before, I know I don't have a fucking problem with people who are trying to make a living off of being a producer, but for independent artists who don't have a lot of money, I will always come in clutch. I'm really fucking easy to work with. I'm fucking one of the cheapest fucking people you could work with too, and it's not because I make subpar fucking music. It's because I understand that not all of us have enough fucking money to keep on doing that shit.
It's a little hammock chair action. Sorry, Sauceman was asking me what kind of chair I have, because I'm practically doing flips, apparently.
Nah, that chair is fucking dope, bro. I was sitting in that bitch the other day and made that dope ass shit. You know what? Actually, Sauce, you're in luck, bro. you get to hear a lot of our unreleased shit because that song that I started writing, I'm gonna post it in this bitch, so you can hear what it is. I gave Leaf an extended chorus on this, so it's probably gonna be one of your favorite songs with us because you don't have to hear me as much as you get to hear him.
I also haven't done anything on it yet, so it's nothing yet.
That's why I told you to fucking hit me up with a melody, and I'll write the shit because I know I wrote weird to it. I don't even know what to call this song. What the fuck should I even call that bitch?
Oh, I just thought of a really good one. You wanna know what it is?
You're gonna say fuck me or some shit.
No. You wanna know what it is? Do you wanna know what it is?
Are you gonna fucking say
yes.
it, or are you gonna keep on fucking?
You have to say yes.
Yes.
You wanna know what it is?
Yes, bitch.
Okay. I'll tell you later.
I hate you. I fucking hate you so fucking much, dude.
That felt good. Sorry. Had to get that out.
I saw
All right.
I just want to let you know I appreciate you coming to the stream, but I don't like you that much. No, just fucking. This motherfucker said unreleased.
More Bloodleaf than SP. Sign me up.
The funny part is, this shit doesn't even have him on it yet. Eat a dick.
Yeah, it's just him. That's so funny.
All this time I've been wasting, talking to myself to fill the
Hey man,
empty spaces.
he's one of the
Heart
sauce
palpitation.
bros. He's gonna do it. He's gonna bring it to you.
So I'm gonna play this shit real quick. I love this shit. I don't know how the fuck I wrote to this shit like this either.
It was out of
Keep my
nowhere.
blood living through the.
Bro, I mean, like, I was so fucking tired. You saw me. I didn't fucking sleep forever when I started doing that shit, and it just came out fucking great.
All this time I've been wasting, talking to myself to fill the empty spaces. Heart palpitations, it's always racing. Stuck in my head, a selfish temptation. Moving through the dark, a creepy sensation.
Yeah, you were sitting there in this chair, sitting there like
places. Stuck in second place, going through the paces. Looking at myself, seeing the faces. Pen spilling ink on the pages. Keep my blood living through the ages. Got all this time, but it's feeling wasted. Always staying jaded, till the day I make it. Sitting in my thoughts, feeling kinda dangerous. Lyrics contagious, COVID-19. Put them in the grave, kids seeing all this death. Looking like a plague hit, put it on the shelf. Your rap's looking basic.
And this is where Leaf would come in with the extended chorus. I love this fucking guitar and this shit, bro.
there we go.
Yeah, anyway, so that one is something that me and Leaf are working on right now. Actually, I'm really excited for that one. I really don't even know how the fuck I wrote to that shit. To be
Why
honest.
was Leaf staring into my soul?
I'm gonna have to figure out how to write to that shit again. I gotta put myself back in that space when I listen to this shit. But like I said, come up with a fucking melody and I'll do the lyrics for it. That way you at least have an outline.
True.
Because then you can kind of understand like how the writing style goes once I do that. Because I know that like you know how to make words fit right. So if I say what I want to say in it, I know you can fucking take it and fucking run with it and still be able to make it say what I'm trying to say but make it fit to the melody. I mean, really, like, I mean, we got through the list, so right now, I mean, we can just bullshit. I can pull up more fucking beats and fucking play beats and shit in this motherfucker. I don't know if you can hear them or not.
No, I can, because I can pull up the, I have the stream pulled up here on the YouTube, too. The YouTube app.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, play one more. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, you know, Sauce Man, the crazy thing is I'd rather see Leaf than I see you two. You fucking dick. Leaf and SP freestyle. That was funny as shit. I can try, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably gonna be ass. I haven't freestyled in so fucking long. So I know I haven't seen it. Actually, I lied. I just added the fucking wrong one. I already have that one as an intro. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna add another one in here. So with this beat selection that I'm picking is a lot of the R&B shit, or aimed toward R&B shit that I started making. I kind of wanted to get out of the space of making a whole lot of hard rap beats. I kind of wanted to expand a little bit and just make some other shit. It just so happened that the shit that I was working on was actually pretty fucking good. So the piano that's actually in the background of this shit, I think I took that shit out. Since Leaf's not in here, I'm gonna just keep on adding some fucking new beats and shit. These are all beats that I've made, so if you guys are curious what some more like R&B style SP beats are, these are it. Geared toward R&B. I know you could rap on them too. You could call them like melodic rap beats or R&B. It just depends on whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Surprise. That's what you've been chit-chatting about. Not that I couldn't hear you with my ear.
only have like a couple second clips of this shit too, so I don't know what happened to my fucking full versions. I had fucking full versions, but they're not in here. He said that he wanted us to do a fucking freestyle, and I was like, bro.
Hey. Hell
Go
no.
fuck yourself. How the fuck you gonna try and take the man's fucking cola sign, bro? What the fuck? Come on now. He said, hell no. You's a crybaby.
Nah, fam, you can't have that.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm really the best, but I got these beats kind of sounding fresh. I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm not even in the fucking freestyle mood right now. That's crazy. I got all these fucking beats that I'll play, though. I don't really give a fuck, for real. I mean, we're just fucking hanging out, vibing. I'll fucking share some of my work.
Hey, Sauceman's an antique nerd, too. Cool. What's up, antique nerd?
I thought you said AMP, and I was like, what the fuck is AMP, bro? I was like, this motherfucker want to talk about me. I look like the guy that say, gee willikers.
You do, though. You can say that.
No. I think we both know that I definitely fucking... That is not my choice of words.
Oh, gee willikers.
This is that one that I sent you the lyrics for.
Be cool if I could hear it this time.
Can't hear it?
No, I can when I put it on the stream thing. Clipping both your asses. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Clip it. I don't know what you're gonna do with it. There's not really much you can do with it. So, I mean, because it's like on YouTube.
Copyright.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead, clip that. We'll copyright it.
Damn, dude, I fucking did it again.
Oops. Did that
I
shit
sent
again.
you the fucking lyrics for that shit and never fucking saved it.
Wow, you do that so much, dude.
It's because every time I
Good
send
job.
you lyrics, I'm in the fucking car, bro, and I'm just writing that shit.
Hey. Hey. Grab my hand. Grab this. Hey. Hey. Congratulations. You fucked yourself.
And this fucking this fucking Facebook.
Oh,
fucking
gee
conversation
willikers.
Search shit don't ever fucking work, bro. Like, it never fucking works. No results.
Well, I guess. You fucked yourself. Congratulations.
Yeah, no fucking shit. I'm pretty good at that. Because we got thousands of fucking messages between us. So I'm
That's
never
an
gonna be able to fucking
understatement.
find this shit.
Thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of millions.
Yeah,
of
it's
fucking...
definitely. I think we passed 1 million messages a long time ago, like a few years ago.
I don't even know what fucking day I fucking sent you that shit. So I'm never even gonna be able. I'll never be able to find this shit.
Closing time. You're fucked.
And I sent it to you, and you didn't fucking respond to me. So.
Well, that makes it better, huh? That makes it way better.
Yeah, now I'll never fucking find it.
My bad.
Nah, you're good, dude. I always just chalk it up to I should probably just trash it at that point. I'm like, oh, look at that. It wasn't even worth the time for me to write that shit.
Also, congratulations. Thanks for having me as the worst co-host in podcast history. I love it.
Oh, I found it.
There we go. Because I should have been helping you find it, but I didn't.
So I'm
So I
drowning
suck.
all this at the bottom of the bottle. Yeah, coming up quick. I'm feeling hopeless. No, I'll never find bliss living like this. Nah. That was That was the second one though, because there was a different version that I had sent you before. That was, I don't know why you always gotta go and. I don't know why you always.
I know
and
which
play
one you're
with
talking
me.
about.
Yeah.
I think I have it actually saved in my notes.
So, I mean, I saved it because I'm not fucking losing them again. I'm getting ready to put them in my fucking clipboard because I want to fucking use this fucking beat bad. I'm gonna fucking play it again because I love this shit.
Sorry, Sauce, man. I guess nobody on YouTube got the memo. I guess Mandy was tired of stalking him. Pass out to make SP's drink. What? Maybe to fucking pack a ball. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't understand. Oh, I see what you're saying, bro. I got up both times to go make my drink. What the fuck you mean? He don't know how I like my shit.
I know exactly how he likes his shit. Weak as fuck, like a pussy.
I was gonna say out of my ass, not in it, but you right.
Whoa.
Fuck it, bro. We're gonna throw like this whole fucking beat pack in this bitch. I don't even give a fuck.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't remember this one, so we're all in for a surprise.
The extra creamy edition, bro.
This fucking guy, dude. This one, dude, to me, this one is so fucking hard with that bass,
Gross. This guy in the YouTube chat. What now, sauce man?
I fucking forgot
What now?
how fucking hard that fucking beat was, for real.
Yeah.
You say you want to run up the riches, but you only worry about fucking with bitches. I don't, dude. I really like that beat. Holy shit. Why did I post that one for sale? What the fuck?
Hey.
I don't even remember what this one was. Oh, is this that drill shit that I made?
That thing's older than you are, bro, sauce man. He doesn't have this same one. This one's older than you, bro. This thing's like definitely over 30 years old.
I'm gonna be fucking completely honest with you. For this being my first drill beat, this is fucking crazy.
Oh, I have a drill beat on my YouTube that's free for profit if anybody's into making drill beats songs. I'm not into drill. But I made it because
I don't even know how to rap to drill, to be honest.
1 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Quick maths, that's right. You can only do it like this. With a button like that. with a boy like that and a boy like it. And now I'm cancelled because all of UK's coming for me because their favorite rapper. They're gonna be like, oh no, he doesn't sound like this, he does. No, he doesn't. What?
Your man's is an orchis.
What?
2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths. I'm gonna play that.
I know they just had the McDonald's.
I'm gonna play that shit. That me and you were gonna do together. That fucking second beat that we had.
1 + 2 is 4.
Quick maths.
3 + 6 is 8. He's always off by 1.
Definitely have to do something with this one after we finish that other one.
Definitely.
The problem is, I know you're gonna kill the fucking chorus on these motherfuckers. So I gotta fucking match that fucking energy in the verse. Why subscribers mode? Because the first time that we did this shit and didn't have subscribers mode, we had some fucking mentally retarded fucking shit come through chat, and I ain't fucking dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck if anybody gets offended that I said that shit. That shit was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. But no, I'm not gonna fucking deal with that shit. If you wanna subscribe and fucking comment in the chat, subscribe and comment in the chat. If not, I don't give a fuck. Right? Because like this is
throw up the gang sign,
shit,
bro.
The shit that I take out of my time.
I hate that shit.
Help independent artists or independent business owners. I don't fucking need some stupid shit coming through fucking chat.
How do you do an S?
I love the fact that Mandy comes out to support and shit too, but sometimes Mandy's shit kind of irritates me when she comments some fucking weird shit.
Maybe it's for the best that she's not here stalking you.
That's why.
And then she comments, "Oh God."
I've told her to calm down on that shit before already, because like I want to keep the show oriented on what it's fucking oriented around. This shit right here is probably pretty dope too. It is. I love this shit. Dude, the bass in this shit is fucking crazy.
Actually, Sauceman Fin Sub.
I got a lot of fucking beats in here that I'm fucking gatekeeping for real.
Yeah, I still got a lot of stuff that's not released.
That one, I can't fucking sell that one. I can't do it. The 808 for me, like, takes it home with that fucking track. Like, there's so much fucking shit you could do to fucking kill that fucking shit. I can't fucking bring myself to sell that one. But I got the fucking.
I don't know if I want to cover any of that, any Audio Slave or, freaking his solo stuff either. I don't know if I could really do any justice to that, because Chris Cornell was, he's got a hell of a voice. Like, I ain't doing that. Sorry, man.
Leaf, have I showed you any of the fucking Spillmatic beats?
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to turn on the YouTube thing real quick.
I might have to go in here and fucking download some of them, because I don't think I exported any of these as a fucking track yet. Because, dude, some of these, like, Spillmatic beats were fucking sick. This one might have fucking lyrics on it, and it might be the rough tape. And now I'm kind of nervous that I just fucking played that
shit. That'd be funny. Oh, embarrassing.
I'll mute it. So I'm not going to freestyle for you, because I suck at freestyling, but I have this shit written down for this one, so I'll just fucking do it since I'm already here. I don't give a fuck. So keep in mind that this is also supposed to be a club song. I got to get the extra voices to come over and do the chorus with me, but now that I played this fucking beat, I want to do this song, so I'm gonna just fucking do it while I'm in here.
If you got it in your cup, put it up. Put it up, put it up, put it up. If you got it in your blunt, put it up. Put it up, put it up, put it up. If you talking shit, tear him up. Tear him up, tear him up, tear him up. If you talking shit, bitch, tear him up. Puffin' on exotic, brain looking fried. Weed got me too damn hot. Better than that chronic. Uppers got me moving like I'm Sonic. Hot as a motherfucker, tear them drugs up. When they bumpin' their drums, fuck 'em up, spittin'. Sippin' on that Bombay, bad bitches wanna lay. Liquor in my system got me thinking ratchet bitches don't get the time of day.
I gotta fucking finish that shit. I like this shit too much. I gotta get everybody to fucking come over and record the fucking chorus, though, because that chorus is supposed to be a fucking chant. So I need to have like fucking 3 or 4 different voices on that bitch. Because I'm pretty sure I have the fucking... I have it recorded, but I layered my fucking vocals to make it sound like I had actually already done that shit. But it doesn't fucking sound right, because when when you take like your vocal layers and just layer them over top of each other and pitch them up or pitch them down, like you can still tell that it's you. It doesn't sound like you have multiple voices. It's too fucking hollow. There's not enough body to it, so it doesn't fucking work with the chant.
Now, if you do that for each voice, it makes a nice effect, because then it's a lot of different, But just one person, it's like it sounds kind of weird, and, like artificial and robotic.
Oh, it's definitely artificial as fuck. It's like I have some other shit that I want to fucking play in here. I gotta go through them though.
Put them up, put them up, put them up.
I hope he fucking stares through your screen so hard it rips your fucking soul out. So I have one in here that is specifically fucking labeled R&B, and I'm kind of wondering what that one actually is, because I don't remember. The show actually went a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to, so like I'm kind of just fucking bullshitting right now because I don't really feel like going to bed, and I know the fucking longer streams help get out to people.
Yeah, but also Rainbow Six Siege exists.
I mean, that's, yeah, we can do that. Let me play this last one.
Tear it up, tear it up, tear it up.
Oh, I remember this one. I think this is the one that I was going to do with Rosalind. Shout out to Rosalind Gray. If you haven't heard Sauce Man, you should definitely fucking check her out. She's an Australian artist. Her voice is fucking awesome. Sauceman, if you can't tell, I am trying to break out of my hard rap shit and get into doing more shit. I've never really actually used like my voice to sing. Like I've done it like just fucking around. I haven't done it to release actual music, and I want to do it more. And then fucking the stream that I had with Bully yesterday, you'll probably hear a lot of like Linkin Park ish type shit come from me, and Leaf can fucking tell you about that because I grasped on to the way that fucking Chester did his fucking vocals and took it and just like started fucking running with it, and I fucking love that shit. I feel like you can get so much out of that style of vocal that I don't want to like I would rather say fuck it and do that than not. As much as like I want to get into the R&B shit, I want to be able to make more melodic type of hip hop and rap style stuff. So I would like to get into R&B because it's literally his fucking sister. So
bro, there's no fucking way, you smart ass little. Oh, dude, this is Sauce Man, dog. Come on.
I'm not gonna lie. For the most part, I kind of just ignore his comments because he knows what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get out of shit and get into shit. Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way, I guess it does make a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, the fact is that he skipped out on the fucking words that I had in there. I'm trying to get out of that shit and get into this shit. So he's doing. I know.
Because
I literally said what fucking genres that I was talking about. He's like just being a little dickhead. He's like the fucking bro. He's like our little fucking baby of the fucking chat. It's hilarious.
I know, dude. He freaking bullies me over in the Discord and stuff. Oh, you don't say. All the time. Oh my god, I hate it.
He's like the little.
He's evil, dude. He's a little evil one.
Life, bro. He's like the kid from the game Bully, just not as cool.
Oh man.
10 out of 10 would have selective
Would have
hearing.
selective
because
hearing again.
you're-
Oh my god, he's such a smart ass. I love it.
Okay, well, I mean, it's all right, bro. Just say that you're a woman. Don't look at me like that, because I know exactly what's going through your mind, and I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna be fucking
Canceled.
me. If there's
Canceled.
if there's anything that you told me, it's to
Canceled.
fucking be me, and I don't give a fuck.
You're still canceled.
Fucking
I'm
cancel
canceling
me,
you.
bro. I'm a fucking
Hold up.
independent artist. You can't cancel shit.
Canceled.
Do it. Try. Actually, that'd be a better word. Try. What, is YouTube going to fucking reject me? They have something called the Whatever Podcast, and they say a lot worse shit than I do, and they're on fucking YouTube.
Hey man. So now who you know.
Oh, you thought what I said was bad, but you ain't gonna fucking read the chat on what Kid just said, bro.
Oh my god, he said that you don't say thing. I mean, at least he knows how to drive, but I know how to cook.
You also got long, pretty hair, baby.
No way in Lil Nas X, I a woman. Wait, what the hell is he trying to say right there?
I have no idea, but I'm going to fucking end the stream now because we got through our topics that we wanted to. I played some fucking beats, hung out with our little toddler of fucking chatter, which I appreciate you. Man. It is always fun to fucking deal with you in the chat. Appreciate you for coming in, and I will see you probably sometime next week. So I don't know if I made the announcement. When I do guest, I'll end up doing the guest live streams during the week, and then the main show is always going to be on Saturday. So you're already subscribed. You're going to get the fucking notification anyhow. But I just want to let you know. Guest stars will be on during the week. Our main stream
Fuck you, Sauce, man.
Saturday. Mainly because if I can't do a stream because I'm busy during the week, I don't really care. I set it up for Saturdays to make sure that I could get the main show when I'm not busy and when most other people are typically not doing anything on the weekend. So he said
I appreciate myself for doing nothing.
you know I appreciate that you don't appreciate anything that's going on. That's what I appreciate about you. All right, anyway, I guess we're going to play Siege, so...
Oh, good.
Fuck
Now
off,
he's saying
Sauce Man.
that.
Fuck off, Sauce Man. Oh, okay, so we have Mandy's fucking twin brother in the chat. Crazy. I'll be happy to let her know that fucking she has a little twin brother in chat. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure fucking kicking it with y'all. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Tonight's been a weird fucking stream. We're working on this co-host shit. So Bloodleaf, as always.
I was not prepared, so
he will be the co-host of this show for the most part because most of my music and most of my business revolves around our music partnership. Yeah, so that is what it is. And if you don't like us and you don't like the movement that I'm trying to make, fuck you. This stream isn't for you anyhow. And we will